Okay. Build an outpost. Weaver fabrics. Hide in fabric. Let's go hide in fabric. Stun chance also has a large increase if an attack is done at 90 degrees from the previous attack that turn. Huh. So handy to attack from behind with magic. Good to know. Okay, well. I don't know if splitting up is actually wise, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Okay. Assault Flindo's Rest. Ivarella, keep up. In the deep caverns beneath Flindo's Rest. Just checking out these crystals, can't tell if they're gemstones or just shiny rocks. Besides, the torches are all up in front. It's hard to see where I'm... Whoa! Whoosh. Whoop. Ow. What? Where? Wow. What is that? How long has this been down here? And how much is that gem worth? It's jammed in there pretty tight. Leave it. Small fortune. Small fortune! I can just get my knife under there. Something's wrong. What's... Gah! Oh, shit! What was that? Oh, crap. Okay. So now she's got the stone evolution and also the bird evolution. You can pair those? Ivarella, there you are. Where did you... What happened to your face? I'm not sure. There's this gem in the statue. Should have been worth a fortune, damn it. Well, whatever happened, the Draven must have heard that scream. Form up. They'll be all over us now. I didn't know you could pair evolutions like that. That's really cool. Dismay. All foes get extra HP. However, we now have... Wait, does she just have a rock shield now? Ho-ho! It doesn't look like I've got anything new. Let's check her details. Here we go. Crystalline. Gem Arm. Extra stunt chance. Shields reduce damage from non-flanking attacks. Gem Eye. Also more stunt chance, potentially. Stone Evo plus Bird literally counter each other's negatives. Amazing luck. Whee! I like... Oh. We have found foes. We have found foes, and I will set the world alight if I can. Okay. She will take damage if she does that, so let's not. Who's this one? Discus. And let's see if I can discus. I'm gonna discus that rock. I was really hoping for a little bit more than that, but alas. Okay. I'm just gonna do an ambush on this. I don't think she's gonna be able to do anything, so we'll just plonk her here. I guess I could have gone Guardian, but I don't think it would have mattered. So, how is this game? Hey, Vlad. This game's incredible. I'm honestly surprised you've never given it a shot before, because it seems like exactly the kind of game that you'd cover. I guess I wouldn't call it an indie gem anymore, so much as just like, well, I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on what your definition of gem is after a certain point. So Brazier, Steel Fire, Fungus, Wild Grasp, Scarecrow, or... Has been on my radar, but there are too many games nowadays. Yeah, it really has been too many games nowadays. Oh, I can hit this guy at the very least. There we go. Yeah, Wildermyth is probably one of the best video games that I've played from like a tactical RPG and story game perspective, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah, she can go here. Like, there's just something really lovely about playing it. The whole procedurally generated story works so well for, you know, what it is and how it works, I guess. Ow. Let's see. We've got an archer in the back. I guess the first person to start with would be... Oh, that pulls him in. That's cool. I think I'm just gonna shoot him. And then have the melee guys just wail on it. Let's see. I'm just gonna move him forward so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Bye! I love the tabletop look with everything being in 2D in a 3D world. It's very pen and paper. Eesh. Like, I've played many CRPGs over the years, but this one feels solid in a way that, like, I can play Pathfinder Kingmaker for 10 hours and feel like I got nowhere and got kind of bored over it. Wildermyth, I can finish in less than 10 hours and always feel like I did something useful. Let's see, riposte every time he... Oh, upgrade riposte. Each time he's hit, he gets plus 20 dodge. Resets after a successful dodge or block. Tempting. I might as well upgrade riposte, especially if I get to keep that. We also have... Ghost Tusk. Great Axe, tier 1. Oh, the other guys can't use it because they're one-handers only. I don't really care too much for this one, so we'll just salvage it. Whew, that was close. Thanks for blowing our cover. Blowing our cover? Do you know what that gem was worth? So now what? I don't know. Feels cold, I guess, but it sees like normal. Guess we'll learn to live with it. Look at how, like, half of my characters just go through excessive body horror, and Mudrick is here. Like, I think Mudrick is the character I've used the most out of my entire cast, and nothing has changed about him. He's just a totally regular, normal dude. And he's just, like, says nothing. He's just used to it at this point. He's like, well, I don't know. Like, my best childhood friend got a wolf head, and my current best friend has a firearm, and then our new recruit lady had bird wings, and now she's part stone, and you know what? Whatever, who cares? Who knows, maybe this will turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Just try to keep up next time, okay? Calamities. We have new Draven. That's fine, though. As long as they don't get upgraded, I'm kind of okay with whatever. Yeah, Pathfinder's a really slow build-up. And, like, I understand why it is such a slow build-up, and I respect what it is. Okay, Greybark reduces speed, gives armor, heavily reduces dodge. I don't think that's worth it. Not in this situation. Ring of Illumination. Bonus stunt chance, though. 24%, 31%. Let's give it to him. Okay, there we go. You're pushing your luck, Wander. Don't mention someone's normality next time you know the guy turns blue. Hey, look, if he ends up with some kind of crazy mutation, I'm all for it. When the moon's gone, all the stars seem happier. Reminds me of Tavern Hall before your face darkens the window. Mudrick, she doesn't know. Anyway, it's a good omen. The brightening stars. Yeah, what's it an omen of? I can't really tell you what they mean specifically. I also think maybe listening is the point. Quieting yourself to hear the voices of existence. Feels like it's dangerous following signs no one can actually read, because, yeah. Okay, choose. Well, I'll go for the highest chance. Is this your sign? My guardians, my guides. Gazing up for a long while, Lyssa sighs to see no familiar shape among the sprays and constellations. Nothing she knows a name for, no point to pin a dream on. Stars can be a lot like hill folk, full of unspeakable language. We search and search for reason and meaning. We ache and wander, but meanings are often as faint as the grayest glims behind the darkness. Okay, so we got some ragers, some raccoons, and some rows. But that's fine. Let's start with the obvious. Get in there, human flamethrower. Do your dark business. Okay, so what do we have? So we have a lamp and blind nearby enemies. Probably go discus. Discus. Damn. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, because if I work the ambush, we do more damage. That's okay. Let's see. Frankly, at this point, folk. Oh, did the... Yeah, it's corrupted land. I forgot about that. Anyway, boop. Oh no, do we want to just open the door? Yeah, looks like we're fine. I'll set up an ambush out here anyway. Not that I'm really expecting anybody to come this direction. I had the same thing. My starter heroic party leader just ended up becoming a bard because it felt right for the story, while everyone else around him went through transformations and life-changing events. It just felt right that his role was to record and tell their story. Yeah, I don't know. I really like how this game kind of creates... I mean, obviously it creates its own lore, but in a way that, you know, it feels real. It's not like, well, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress, where... you know, the story that gets told over the course of the game is almost more than the game itself, but also... I don't know. It's hard to describe. Gosh, that's a messed up looking raccoon thing. Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna give it something to worry about. I think it'll probably just avoid the fire, but you never know. What else do we have? I got fire, I got rocks, I got discus. Let's just hit it with more fire. Whew! I got it. They end up making choices not because they're optimal, but because they fit the story told. Yeah! Ooh, armor. Does reduce speed, though. That can be rough. Probably worth it for her, though. Does hurt her stunt chance and dodge. So, no. Because we want dodge. Kind of badly, actually. Because both of these characters riposte well. Ooh, Geist. Big bear. Sure. Not like I can do anything about that anyway. Find an item. Take the long way around. Is it a good idea? Probably not. Gonna do it anyway. Okay, a thorough delving of the mysteries of Tainted Gorge Hole. Oh. Has proven rewarding. Since I found something... Okay, yeah, it's the usual. Ingots and spell thread and a necklace for potency. Interfusion effect, so very clearly for her. And Battle Forest. Is it literally called Battle Forest? Battle Forest, Broadleaf Forest. Okay, now the tragedy here is I don't think I have enough time to finish this. I was hoping I'd be able to finish the chapter, but we might be doing multiplayer stuff. I'm just gonna throw myself in limit 4, and I might just save mid-battle. Assuming I can. I'll save now just because. A narrow pass cuts the mountains here. It's on towards afternoon, and the breezes sigh among the rocks, pushing gray swaths of mist around. Looks like we got a task in front of us. It's not someone you know, is it? You know many of them? Huh? No, I mean, it's not like I spent a long time there learning people's names and stuff. It was just... Let's worry about the implications when we make it to the other side. So we've got these guys. We did this fight already. What I want to do is get through this without anybody dying, which is harder than you think it would be. Let's start with her, because she's got a good AoE-ish. Interfuse. Oh! Splinter Salvo and Splinter Blast. 2 more infused wood objects into a burst between the two. It's rocks. I don't think I'm going to be able to do Splinter Salvo, because we don't have enough. So I'm just going to do Discus. There we go. Alright. Now she should actually be able to just poke this guy and kill him. There we go. I should probably turn those sound effects down. That is kind of loud. Oh right, this is one of those games that doesn't have one. Okay. And I'm just going to do a cone of fire out in front of us. Just, you know, get a piece of fire up in the general area. And I want to do ambush. There we go. Okay, come for me. I will harm you. Ow. I don't remember if there was any healing in this game. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Grab her. Discus. Not enough range. Could just try and kill this guy. Otherwise I could switch to this interfuse on the height. On this. Sorry. I'm gonna just constrict that guy, which should just kill him. There we go. There we go. How we doing? The Chosen. We slew one of the Chosen. Forming from up the pass, a gentle thundering filters down. They feel it in their feet, the shaking rocks, the pounding earth. That's not a good sound. Something splits the stones ahead and comes charging. The guttural call of a horn resounds. It's the Shadowhunter. He's found me. Okay, so the only immediate problem is we have quite the crew kind of waiting for us up ahead. They've got limited range. I'm just going to set as much fire as I possibly can. If I can. Dang. It would have been nice to get the Woken Slinger. Okay, keep her kind of away. So who do we constrict? Him? No, let's kill this Slinger. He's big and spooky. But I can at least work with it. Move her here. Guardian. Let's see. Move him up just so we get the extra defensive perk. And I'm just going to do an ambush. Probably here. I'm not actually sure if defense... Ow. Wow, that's rude. I think I'm just going to go with the maim. So, unfortunately, this is what I was kind of trying to avoid. And unfortunately, the Shadowhunter is kind of a stinky foe to go up against in this. Previous when I played this, he almost killed Mudrick, but that was it. And we didn't have to worry about anything. Unfortunately, because I had to reload, we get a worse outcome unless I want to reload here, which I'm not comfortable with. So we're just going to go with the maim. It's just a leg after all. More to life than legs. Alyssa assures herself as she finds a place to wait out the battle. This guy is not what I was hoping to deal with. Alright. That's not going to be enough. Hope he doesn't... If he just kills Mudrick too, I'll reset just for the sake of it. Okay, so I could do Cone of Fire, but that's not going to do nearly as much as just hitting him. And unfortunately, we have, like, no shred. There we go. Alternatively, we counterattack it to death. And yeah, hopefully we can get Lissa some kind of... Ah, that was loud. Hopefully we can get Lissa some kind of perk that replaces her leg with something weird. Let's see. Extra speed. Well, you know what? She's just lost a leg, so let's give her a little bit of speed. Okay. Bloodhorn Warrior. So, Bard. Reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1. +5 stunt all heroes in the party. Gives all adjacent allies a +1 damage bonus and spell damage. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. There we go. Or backslam. Swift action, every other turn, knocks an enemy 3 tiles away. I'm gonna go with Bard. Being able to have cheaper recruits helps. They emerge from the mist on the other side of the range. Well, we're through. Road doesn't look particularly well used. Fills you with something, doesn't it? Fire or pride. But night's coming on. Windmill up there might be our best option for a safe sleep. The 3 of them pick their way up to the windmill. Hopefully they'll find rest. The wind in the mountains rises and howls. It's light to be kissed by. Check around the back. The windmill smells like a sackcloth. It's cool, dusty, decaying. Slowly twirling blades groan overhead as a splintered center shaft twists uselessly in the ceiling. Seems we're alone here. If I was them, I'd be rounding up some muscle, getting ready to hit us back. We'll take turns on the watch. Good with that? The old Jasper Mill. I remember hearing of this place. Built a couple generations back. Kept running all this time until recently. It looks like 2 or 3 years. People do the best they can, but the seasons are relentlessly changing. It's our joy and our sorrow. We can only hope to live well and not die alone. True enough. The road they reclaimed will see new traffic soon. It'll open the way for travelers, trade, and peace. But shadows collect on the places shadows do, by the rocks and the ruins, deep under the roots of the mountains. 11 years of peace follow. Okay, so we get a lot of resources. And I missed that last one. Well, that's annoying. During the years of peace, Kelt and Hivarella were stopped by a traveling man, resident of a small village in Wary Timberland where the Great One once feasted. He thanked them again for slaying the monster, and it ended the darkest days of his life. Kelt absorbed it all and came away proud. I was asked by an appraiser how much my eye was worth. What'd they say? Or I asked an appraiser how much my eye was worth. Less than I thought. What's that rock anyway? Ivoralist? Kelt took up with a soft-hearted lady who lived at the edge of the Dinewind. One would patch the roof, one would weed the garden. Kelt marveled at how fulfilled he felt by her side. Because she just has a knife. Lissa was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. She would watch them stalk birds in the mornings and marvel at the complex systems nature entailed. Alright. So she is transformed. So she now has Gem Leg as well. Reduces her speed, gives her more block. He's got Fire Leg. Reduces his speed, gives him warding. Okay. And we can potentially make some stuff. So, unfortunately, she can only use one-handed weapons. And I'm big on spears, mainly for the extra reach. So we're missing a decent chunk of heartwoods if we want to get her a better spear. The water effect refunds an action point for stunts. Damages up to 3 nearby enemies, or just the usual. What else could we make her that... Because we could make her a mace. Oh, but the mace has no special effects. We could get her a hand crossbow, but I don't... That doesn't really jive with her build. Hey, and thank you, Shadow Sovereign, for the 34-month resub. Heyo, how are you doing today? I was having a bad day. I'm having a better day. Now that I'm rolling. Treads armor and pins all enemies in a 2-tile radius. Grants 2 temp health to hero. Damages nearby enemies. Let's see. But I want our elemental weapons if I can get them. And the water spear seems like it would be really good, but we're super low on heartwoods. And I don't really want to spend all of my extra bits on them either. Let's see. I do like the looks of the 3-star stone sword. Yeah, I could get it. I have just enough legacy points that it wouldn't cost me too much. Reduces the range, damage, but does give melee accuracy and block. Otherwise we go... What does this cost me? Let's see, we're missing an ingot for the sword though, right? Yeah, but you can spend 1 LP for each missing resource. So it's like, it's an option. I feel like there's got to be more weapons than this. I just haven't unlocked the blueprints for them or something. It's been a while since I've played. Yeah, do we want to get her just the stone sword? Because we could live without the full stunt. Shreds armor and pins all enemies in a 2-tile radius. Like, that stone stunt combo seems pretty good. Leaf would also be kind of decent. And we could just make the leaf sword. Or the fire sword. Or we could give Celts the fire sword. Just have him be very thematically appropriate. Here's the other question, and maybe possibly more useful. What about armor? Unfortunately, I don't have enough hides, really. Because that gives armor warding and spell damage. This gives more warding. That's where I'm probably missing a lot of not resources here. I'm probably missing a lot of blueprints, maybe. Boy, we really need those heartwoods, though. Dang. What is his stunt chance? That's the other question to check. Let's see. Abilities, stats. Stunt chance, 31. Stunt chance, 37. So she'd be the better stunt person. And 15. Okay. So let's... Oh, she has a leaf sword already. I probably should actually have her use that. In that case, let's just give this boyo the fire sword. Item name, strong sword. Excuse me. That's... There we go. He's got instant bacon. What else can I make? I'm mostly looking to go for 3-star items if I can manage it. But that's always a little hit and miss. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, could get her a random weapon, but I think I'll just wait for now. Oh. We also have random offhands that we could do. Why poison... Oh, but that's one-handed. So that just pairs with the offhand. So, not as useful. Okay, I'm just gonna go next. We'll just go with big sword. It's more like this. Further we go. Only the crows are pleased, singing to the smell of burnt homes, burnt flesh. Elsewhere in the woods. Here it is. Pretty secluded place. Fixed this old cottage up herself. She's had the experience your child did. Went further, though, and Stormfair's just on the other side of that hill back there. The door swings open before Mudrick can knock. Who's shouting out there? Is that... Mudrick, how long has it been? Been almost a year since I left for Dinewind. Feels like longer. The woodland cottage is small, but not too cramped. Singed spice and the color of old cooking oil tangle cozily in the air. How have you been? Who's this? Yoga, from Dinewind. His wife and kids are with his cousin on a nearby farm. I brought him to you because It's those cultists again, isn't it? The ones who I would have sworn to? They're meeting with my daughter. The kid's okay. Joga here had to move his whole family, though. The neighbor's girl put on one of their masks and went in with them. I knew there was nothing I could fight. It's quite a ways up the northwest road through the territory that's gone wild, but I think that we should lend a hand? I don't know. I've heard it called the weight of well-meaning. When the act of helping one puts you into hopes of all who need helping. Into the hopes of all who need helping. Don't pretend it's not a dangerous line when we walk, but admit it. That's part of why we walk it. Can't save everyone. I understand it's not your fault. Dinewind is far away, after all. We left it far behind. Joga opens the door and... thump. I was only saying. Yeah. The door opens back up. Lister, you were there's a... Oh. Whose attractive dad was that? Oh. I'll go grab the old walking stick. But I'm not dying for a bunch of strangers somewhere. The shadows deepen. Alright. So now, we're back in Stormy Fair. I think all of these places are built up. I don't think there's anything to do here. We can gather, we can prepare defense, or we can craft or upgrade an oh, I forgot you can upgrade items. Forget how upgrades work exactly, but we can't do anything of the sort. So, nothing south, everything north, a lot up here, including the river, and then there's Dinewind, which seems to be our main quest. I'm gonna save. And then I think I'm gonna just head for Switch Plains. Because I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. Let's just take the whole crew. Okay, Switch Plains have been revealed. Salt on the Dark of Mulzad. Strength 5, +1 for infested tiles. Let's go. The sun's fallen and a silver fog floats from the trees where the shadows pool. Ivarella, stop for a second. Don't you see? Wait, sorry. You able to see? I don't want to step in bear doings. Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You? Listen, the twilight birds are silent. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Now I'm worried. Lissa, Kelt. I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press to dampen their palms. I don't like tree clinging, generally. Huh. And then something vast moves besides them. Slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent. I'd believe in anything now. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Let's see, so let's find the others, or... I'd rather us take a look now, or find the others, maybe they saw it too, maybe they saw it better. Let's go with that. Don't be stubborn. Bad night to be chasing moonbeams. They meet in the open. Mudrick, Ivarella. Wonder if they saw it. Crickets crackle into the customary rhythm. Somewhere an owl pipes her blue notes. We're here. Apparently all were able to glimpse the shadowy giant as it passed. None saw more than a black suggestion of its form. Then, as they're about to decide whether to set up camp or search for huge tracks by starlight, a disturbance shakes the tree line. It's the sickest event in the game. Is there something, was there a better outcome than that? Okay, yep, she most definitely has a peg leg. So, Discus or Wild Grasp? Go Discus. Can I hit them both? Yes. So far, so good. Okay, think so? Maybe. We'll see after the battle. Ah! Okay. Whew. Guys are big suckers. That said, dang. Nailed that ambush. Okay, kill the raccoon, hurt the Geist. Kill the raccoon. Okay, interviews. So stone, that's got another discus. I'm gonna try and go for the bush. And wild grasp the bear. Never mind, did not work. Do we charge this sucker? Maybe, yeah. Okay, do we set him on fire? I think I like the idea of setting him on fire. Okay, let me just hit him? Yeah. That's the good stuff. I really should probably have her use her sword. Her spear is worse. Okay, go Guardian. Probably just have her run up. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Not at this range. Okay. Is it just the row? Yep, looks like it. Oh, that's easy. Okay, she is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. So, extra armor and warding, which is pretty good. Let's see, upgrade Elementalist. So, Splinter Blast and Splinter Salvo, extra damage and apply Hobble. Infernal Rain, change from single target to AoE. I'm gonna go Endurance just because. And we find Lockbreaker, it's a great axe. Unfortunately, none of these characters can use it. Deals bonus damage to Morthagi. You know, I'm gonna just give her the axe for the time being. And we'll keep the name Lockbreaker just because. I think it's quiet. I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. The fighters brought them back under the boughs of the wood. They make a broad search for a sign of the giant's passing, but are forced to camp. Precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. Still, the story does quite well in taverns, and those who saw it dream of a colossal being, all shadowy grace, silvery fog, and overwhelming quiet. They dream of seeing it again one day. They dream for years and years. Oh, 3 legacy points. Well, that's nice. Now there's Bogmore. Okay. Investigate, catalog. Wait, what happens with the other option is you find a seed that can sprout into a little friend that can be given back to the Oaken Tree Dude for a permanent stat buff for a character. Huh. Cool. That's not really spoilers, it's already passed. I could reload for it, but alas. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Dark of Mulzad has proven rewarding. Okay. Oh, I see, so we just get extra stuff. And a scarf. Melee and ranged accuracy. I guess I'll give it to Mudrick. His accuracy has been a little hit and miss. Okay, Fickle Knight Timberland. Let's go. No story, just fight? Nope. Outside Rabson Veins, a breeze rolls through the treetops. Whoosh. Swoosh. Why is it wherever I stand, the smoke follows? Law of the wilderness. Campfire always picks a chosen one. Let's hope the wind keeps up. Anything to mask our approach is welcome. Zip! They're what, spying on us now? After it, hurry. Steady there. We don't have our gear ready, or a plan, or... We'll lose the deepest if we don't move now. And then it gets to blab to its friends about us. Let's go, or prepare. Let's go. A chaotic departure from camp ensues. Sword? Sword. Should I douse the fire? It's probably fine. Running and trying to tighten buckles at the same time is not easy. This would-be scout doesn't get far before Ivorella and Kelt bring it down. It's been a while since a single deepest was enough to scare us. Thing is, though, it's never just a single deepest. The sound of bellows and battle horns goes up not far from them. Look at it this way, they probably didn't expect this particular turn of events either. Okay. Oh. Spirit buddy. No, come back, spirit buddy. Wait, it might be trapped there. You know, interestingly enough, she's actually got the most amount of defense. Let's grab that spirit. Okay, enchant tier 2 staff, replace with a tier 2 water staff? Yeah. Okay, water, stunt effect. Yeah, replace Xander's staff for sure. That's cute. Okay, let's go back to these. We don't quite have the speed that I'm looking for. Icon of Fire? No. So I guess I'll just Guardian. Unfortunately, Mudrick is by and far not our fastest fellow. But maybe if I give her Guardian, if anybody decides to walk up, we can just give them the stabbins. Okay. So what are we looking at? I can hit any of them. I guess he's slightly more important in this. I guess let's just do a Cone of Fire. Torch that man. Give me some fire. There we go. Okay, let's go Guardian. Move her up. What do we got? So I can interfuse with this. Yeah, bushes and rocks. I mean, we've got a couple of these. So I could interfuse again. But that would be problematic. Otherwise, we could just hit him. I'll just hit him for the time being. Okay, let's hit the Slinger. Because the other guys have to get up close. Which means easier for me to kill. Much easier for me to kill. Dang. Okay. Let's try Lissa. And interfuse with Log. Oh, do we... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's try Splinter Salvo. It does ridiculous amounts of damage, but yeah, I have to set it up right or it doesn't work. Okay, we got anybody else, or is that the end of them? Nope, that was it. Easy peasy. Ah, Mudrick needs that level. But no dice. Wand. Not great. I'll just salvage. We came out losing very little. Some rips, scuffs, and notches, but mostly clean. That was a worthy day's work. You know me. Want to tell everyone to stop now. Make homes and families. That'll do it alone from here. And this victory gives us confidence, but you suppose it might give us too much. We might slip up. It's always a possibility. That's what I start to worry about, honestly. But days like this aren't all good. I'm perfectly fine with him adding, just new basic enemies. Work faster, find an item. Always find an item, maybe. I could be wrong. But yeah, as long as they keep adding just, like, new basic enemies to fight, they don't actually get stronger.